So this is what I have been using for the past few years, and also for my uploads so far. The Sony Handycam, and I've had no problems with it. It's done me well. But I figured it's time to move on and get with the times, so we're going to check out the old SJCAM. Okay, welcome back guys, first day of spring apparently. Right, for this one we're going to be taking a look at some footage with the SJCAM. Model was the M20. Now I've had this camera for a while now, but I've been putting off using it because I weren't sure how I was going to edit the footage. But it turns out when you hook up to the computer, it just went straight through to play memories, which I was using with my previous Sony camcorder, so it's fine. So I'm just going to try get some skate footage today. A little warm up in this new King George's Park estate in Rowhedge. Strange thing I find about it is there's only one road leading into it and the same road out. So there you go. See, the way they've built this little plaza bit is the barrier's just low enough to stop your board going through, which is a nice little touch I thought. See, last time I came down here these steps were all smooth, now they've coated them with some sort of solid gravel. And these blocks were smooth as well. Weird. Compact, it's light, it comes with a ton of accessories. If you do get one, I'd also recommend getting the monopod as an extra, which is like a selfie rod, but it's also got a little remote control button on the handle, which is handy. You can also get a chest strap for it, a wrist strap. Right, we're now on the way to the old part of Rowhedge, where we're going to check out a little two-step to pavement gap. See what that's like. Yeah, another thing with the SJCAM, it does come with the waterproof casing, but when you've got it in there, the sound is really muffled. I like filming without it in the case, but yeah. Right, now this little spot we're going to, I've eyed up many times before. It's a little step to gap. Got the soft wheels so we don't disturb anyone. Alright, here we go. Got to make sure the gate's open. So we had to cut short the Rowhedge footage because of one, the battery dying, and I didn't have a spare one, and two, getting moved on from the stair gap. Well, I did land it honest. And the moment I landed it, the lady came out. But we move on, no drama. There'll be other spots, not as residential maybe. So now we're back at the spot to finish off the video. Yeah, the SJCAM M20, they're based in China. This model goes for about 130 quid. And some of the features are the field of vision. You can have middle, narrow or off. And when it's off, it's kind of a fisheye effect, which I quite like. Good for skate footage. It's also got video time lapse, which is basically speeded up footage. It's quite cool effect. It's got slow record, which goes 2 times slower. But I prefer to do that when I'm actually editing the video afterwards. If I want any slow-mo. What else? Upside. It's light, compact, which I mentioned before. Good picture quality. I mean, tremendous picture quality compared to my Sony Handycam. It's also got gyro stabilisation to stop shaky movement. I'd like to try out more of that with some rolling footage. What else we got? The downside is I've heard the microphone isn't brilliant, but I haven't used it enough to find out. And obviously when it's in the waterproof case, like I mentioned earlier, the sound is muffled. Only comes with 1 battery, so you're better off getting a spare one, like I found out the other day. And I've heard the battery life is about 1.5 hours, so it's okay, I guess. There's no zoom function, unfortunately. With the field of vision, that's kind of a zoom, anyway, I guess. And that's about it really for the SJCAM. I've never had an action cam before, so my first one, so I've got nothing to compare it to really. But the footage I've got so far is pretty good, and I'll be using this for my skate footage from now on. So I'd recommend it if you want a cheaper version of a GoPro, I guess. So oh yeah, the monopod's quite cool. Like I said, it's got a little remote control button on it. And tons of accessories it comes with. Attach it to your helmet, your bike, whatever you want really. It comes with loads of little sticky pads. Anyway, I'm babbling now. So just to wrap it up, I definitely recommend this camera, SJCAM.